r/entitled Karens. Male Karen upset when told to leave by manager.
Bruh.
Some context. I'm in middle management for a large corporation. I'm going to keep the story vague to keep everything anonymous. I arrive at work about an hour after our doors open and notice a fleet vehicle in front of the building for a company I will refer to as Bad Customer. The employee, I'll call him Jerkface of Bad Customer, is in the lobby and visibly agitated talking to the two employees that work for my company. I'll call them Bob and Sue. Sue and Bob are both very good at their jobs and are very smart and competent people whom I trust. I have a very low tolerance for customers being rude to our staff. Their jobs are hard enough as is and they don't need rude customers making the day worse. So nope. Jerkface is saying things like, "This is ridiculous. Why don't you know how to do your job, act?" Sue is flustered and on the phone with our corporate office and Bob is trying to help another customer. I stand by Sue to try to gather details while she talks to corporate to see what needs to happen and what I can do to help. It turns out that Bad Customer had falsely claimed to have a corporate account with our company and Jerkface was demanding to receive our product service without payment and that we should send them an invoice to be paid later. Sue verifies that no such account exists and that we require payment upfront to do business with Bad Customer. This upsets Jerkface very much, and he starts making phone calls to people in his company and is very loudly and deliberately making a scene that is disturbing other customers. As I approach him, he is discussing how ridiculous this is and how long they have been in business and how much money they spend, not an impressive amount, and false as well, and how they will take their business elsewhere. He stopped his conversation and put his phone on speaker as I walked up and holds out the phone like I'm going to take it and talk to his boss. I looked him dead in the eye and told him to pay up front now or to get out. Pure shock on his face as he stammers out, well, that's not very user friendly. He said he didn't have a corporate credit card. Guess what? Not our problem. Don't care. Pay up or hit the bricks, pal. His boss ends up giving us the corporate card over the phone and he goes on his way grumbling on the way out of the door. You would think that should have been the end of the story, right? Nope. Jerkface decided to call our corporate office to complain about a Rouge manager that was completely unprofessional. Now the folks he called at corporate are working at a call center. None of them have the power to resolve a complaint. They turn those things over to managers such as myself, since we have the authority to fix any real complaints anyone could have. Since he was intending to lodge a complaint about a manager, he correctly asked to be connected with my manager. But as luck would have it, I was only involved in this situation because the manager that works for me was on vacation and I was there to run his part of the business while he was away. So, being the next manager up the chain, the phone call comes to me anyways. I quickly realized I was talking to Jerkface again, and he realized he was taking to me again as I explained to him a second time that we won't be doing any business with Bad Customer without payment up front. He hung up before I could finish my sentence.